You ever have that moment where you look back on a project and realize, wow, this looks terrible? Well, as I was walking around my city, I had that exact feeling, and I want to fix it. So I want to welcome you to the Glass Apartments, the low-rise apartment buildings in the middle of the financial district. So these buildings were made very early on, before I had really much planning for the city, which is probably why they are here. But I'm going to fix this because this makes no sense. We are surrounded by a bunch of high-rise office buildings, a few apartments, which I'll also need to fix, and we just have a low-rise apartment building. So what I'm going to do with this complex is hopefully move it to another location on the map, somewhere that's a little bit less dense, so maybe more south. And then we will replace this plot with a nice mid-rise office building. So the first step for this is removing the apartments from the original plot. This is going to be scary. Okay, that is the building selected. Now all we need to do is copy and paste it, and then we will get rid of it. Okay, this seems like a pretty good spot. So that did not sound good. I saw a carpet. Oh, okay, so now that we are back at the apartment complex, we have this already selected. So let's get rid of it. Oh my god. The lanterns are everywhere. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just pick these all up. Okay, we have an empty plot now. We won't have to worry about these entrances, but what we can see here is that we're probably gonna have, well, we can have entrances all the way around if we want to, because we have this pedestrian street back here. We can have a main entrance here, or both, and then another back entrance here. This place probably won't be an entrance, if I'm being honest, but let's start planning. So you can't really see it very well, but I have kind of a basic plan here. What I want to do for this side is have a lower deck here. So there's going to be stairs going down to the lower floor of the building, which should add some really cool complexity to the overall exterior. And then it's going to be pretty basic. I don't really want the building to stand out. We're already next to some pretty complex buildings, and I don't really want it to look very messy around here. So this is going to be a very generic building with a little bit of extra complexity. But let's finish wrapping it all around, and then we can start working on some interior plans and then just more of the structure. Okay, this looks pretty good. It's very basic, it blends in with the buildings around it, but now we have the fun part. We are gonna place the shear walls inside some basic pillars and then connect them with beams and joists. Let's start working on the structural plan. So we already have some big walls here with the entrance, which we can place some nice beams in. So I'm thinking we should have that connect to the shear walls, and then we can place some other beams going from this entrance to this entrance. So I'm gonna make a simple grid here and then show you once I'm done. You know what? Yeah, I think that this is good. There's kind of some, well, differences in sizing for these. I don't think that'll be that big of an issue, but another thing that we need to think about is the lateral system for this building. So I'm probably gonna want to use some sort of architectural design that will go with the brace frames. I think like using one of these floors and having brace frames on it would be really cool. And then, so if I have like 2 floors on the bottom here, just like 2 floors going up here, and then brace frames up here, and then 2 more floors, I think that that would look sick. So I'm actually gonna try that out right now. I honestly love how buildings look before you put the interior in. Just seeing all of the structural work is so satisfying. But unfortunately, we are gonna have to cover this all up, which I will do. You probably won't even be able to see that I even planned any of this. But for now, let's start working on this exterior, and especially those brace frames, because those are gonna be really cool in the second, or on the 3rd floor. Also, just to clear this up, I really know nothing about structural work. I'm basically just regurgitating. I'm basically just regurgitating any information that I've heard about this. So this is not gonna make any sense. I'm 16. I haven't gone to college about this. I haven't studied this. So this is the best plan that I can make for this. Well, you know, having a little bit of freedom and thoughts in my heart that I'm doing well, even though I'm probably not. Okay, so after, 5 seconds of Googling, I can either use the inverted V brace or a single diagonal brace. I think the single diagonal brace would look best for this, but I'm also going to try the V brace. Okay, I'm going to be honest, just seeing this here, I think I'm going to try the V brace. This just isn't it. It's, yeah. I really don't want to talk about this. I'll find a solution later. Oh shit. What did I do? Oh, and then I don't really have to work with the glass because I just realized I'm, removing it anyways. So I'm going to get rid of the glass and push it back a little bit. And that will give it a little bit of a cool facade. You'll see. Okay, this is already looking pretty complex. I like this. I like this very much. So because we're going to be pushing back this floor a few blocks, I'm going to place some beams going across here and here, just on the edges, so that we can hold up that floor here. And it should only be on the top and bottom of this floor that we'll need that. Oh, fuck. I forgot that these don't line up. Oh, God. Okay, you know what, that's fine. That's fine. No one's gonna know. we'll switch it here. This is good. This is great. I love this. You know what? For how quickly I built this, I'm really surprised at how this turned out. This is really sick. Let's start working on some simple interior and just making the floors. And then, for now, this will be done. So one thing I'm thinking is having one of these floors, having like a lot of the structure visible. So like on the bottom floor, you could have this 2 stories tall if you wanted to. And then we'll remove some of the joists here, but I kind of like this look on the top floor, honestly. So I'm gonna mess around with that for now. And then I'm gonna actually raise the structure a little bit, just so that it isn't as cramped in here. Okay, I already love this. This is such a cool lobby, and then you already have this space that can look down on it. This looks amazing. I love this. And you get a really cool view of the city through this. And then one final thing that I want to do is on this top floor, I kind of want it to be very open. So I'm going to use normal glass panes instead of black stained glass panes and see if it looks better. Okay, I think I like that more. Having this kind of dark bottom is nice because you get a little bit of privacy, but then on the top you get this amazing view. And oh, I just realized the edges make it look like there is no glass. So I am going to need to fix that, which is going to take me a while with the debug stick, but I will be back when that happens. So note to self, I need to find a way to fix this, or I'm going to keep needing to do this again and again. Okay, I am done. Whew, that took, we'll say a good amount of time. But yeah, this looks awesome. I love this. I still am kind of iffy about the wood right on the edge there, so I'm gonna figure something out about that. But I mean, this entrance though, beautiful. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Oh no. But wow, this entrance though. So overall, let's just go over everything that we've done so far. So we started with the overall exterior design, which was very simple. Then we wanted to add some brace frames. We worked on some interior structure. We figured out where these beams are going to go. We made plans for there to be shear walls going up with elevators and stairs, which would go all the way up. So I have no clue why there is wood here. That is well done me. Well, it fits in a lot more than apartments do. It doesn't stand out too much. It's complex but simple. I really like it. I'm probably going to add some tweaks to it. I'm also going to add an interior with a bunch of open offices. This is going to be awesome. I'm also going to work with some of the mechanical equipment on the roof, the HVAC equipment, and if there are any other units that need to be installed underground, I will work on that. I might add some underground parking, which will be entered through here, although there's already underground parking here, but we will see. But for now, that is it. This is my first time doing something without a script, or at least a partial script. So I'm sorry if this wasn't extremely entertaining. I just wanted to show off my building process and how I just think about things, which, as you can tell, is a jumbled mess. But I will hopefully see you in the next video where I will be redesigning these two buildings. Oh, and before you go, I did add this area out here, which will connect to here, which will be seen in the final building.